Hi guys, welcome to my bedroom. I have a little bit of a mess behind me. Hopefully you guys can't see too much of that, so we're just gonna ignore it. I am a procrastinator after all, so if I waited to clean my room and make it ready for this video, I wouldn't be doing the video. So I just figured I'd go ahead and get started. So today what we're gonna do is a wheel of life. Okay, so this is actually maybe the second year that I heard of it, but I had completely forgotten about it. So I've never actually done one before, so I'm kind of excited. And I saw it, I don't remember the person's channel, I saw it on YouTube. And I thought it was a really cool idea and a good way to kind of get an overview of my year and how things went, especially because I feel like I struggled. So as you can see here, we have our little circle that's divided into several different sections, and I just got this one off of Etsy. It was a few bucks. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got my trusty little Micron pen here, so we'll get started here. So for my sake, just because numbers aren't my thing, I'm gonna go ahead and put the numbers into every little row here, since they're not. All right, so we'll start, excuse my desk, we'll start with health. So I did not do a great job with this year, so I would say I'm somewhere around a 4. I had some health goals that I didn't reach, specifically losing weight, working out. I started this year really great, and that lasted up until July, and then I kind of fell off the bandwagon there, and it was really hard for me to get back on. So that's something that I do need to work on. I think I'm an overall healthy person. However, I do have some health concerns over the past year that have come up. So that's going to be something that I need to take care of this upcoming year for sure. Social life. I would give myself maybe a 5. My social life this year. I've kind of really, I think I want to say that I became a bit of a recluse this year, partially because of my work. This is my first year working as a freelancer completely, so I did feel like I needed to focus, and because I'm working for myself, I've experienced a drop in income. So that didn't leave me with disposable income to go out and have fun. So I would say my social life is okay. I've kind of developed some friendships with a few new people over the past year or two. So I would say it's okay. I also had some struggles with some friends. I'd say that's a 5. Partnership, well, that's non-existent basically. I have been single for quite a while. I am a single mother, so that is one of my reasons for it, at least. So I don't know, I would guess I would say, I don't even know what to put on this. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm not necessarily feeling like it's something that I really am yearning for in my life at the moment. I don't know. I guess I put myself at a 4. Just because, I mean, I'm okay, but it's not happening, you know, it's not a part of my life at the moment. Leisure activities, I'm going to put a 4 as well. So again, this is my first year working as a freelancer and my income dropped, so I didn't do a lot of things, a lot of activities. However, again, because I'm working as a freelancer, I've gone into a lot more time. So I've been able to basically be relaxed at home a lot more than I have been in many years. So that was leisurely. So I'll put it at, you know what, I'm gonna change this one. I'm gonna change this one to a 5 because all this extra time that I've had has allowed me to relax, to rest in a way that I really needed to. So I've gotten to kind of explore new things. I've gotten into crafting. I've gotten into let's see, hand lettering was something that I was kind of working on this year. And for a little while I was on a dance team, which I had been wanting to do for a while. It wasn't my first time, but I was able to do it again because I had so much time. So I would say a 5. And I put it at this level because I'd love to be somewhere like, you know, at an 8, where I have a consistent routine of doing like leisure activities, not just whenever, you know, like a few months of the year. Spirituality, I think I'd give myself a 4. Because I kind of fell off of my own beliefs. So I'm not a religious person, I'll make that very clear. However, I do have, you know, spiritual beliefs, but I really didn't, kind of strayed away from that a while. So I think that's actually one of the reasons why I struggled this year, because I didn't have that anchor to turn back to. So that's something I'll definitely focus on this year. Career, okay, this one's interesting. Again, experienced very big changes. I'll talk about that more in the future in my other videos. I would give myself maybe a 6 because I completely went in a different direction than I was going. And it made life very difficult, at least money-wise. But again, it afforded me time. I still managed to pay, you know, my expenses. But I definitely want to be somewhere, again, ideally I'd like to be between an 8 and a 10 in every single one of these. But I think career-wise, I don't regret quitting my job. But I definitely got to work toward at least making what I was making before, my income. So this will be a big one for me. This is a huge aspect of my life that I'll be working on and that I have been working on. Finance. Ooh. This one, I gotta say, I'm at like, I'm gonna give myself a 4. Again, this is something very new for me that I'm working on. So I'm kind of giving myself, cutting myself some slack because this is a whole new venture for me. Again, I did make money. It's not like I'm not making anything at all working for myself, but I definitely feel in a way that I've taken a kind of a big step back. So yeah, I'll give myself a 4. Personal growth. I've done a lot of thinking this year, so much thinking. I'm gonna give myself a 6. I think I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about myself. I've done a lot of reflection on myself, my life, all of these aspects of my life. And so I think I've done a lot of, I've had a lot of growth this year. But in other ways, again, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I didn't really feel like I met my goals. So I was stagnant in a lot of ways. Well, not completely stagnant, but in some ways I was stagnant. So yeah, I'll give myself a 6. So there we have it. All right guys, so there you have it. I completed my little Wheel of Life worksheet here. So as you can see, my highest one is a 6, and that's only for 2 of them. So I definitely want to work not only on getting every single one of these numbers up by at least 1. Ideally, of course, I'd like to be between an 8 and a 10. I know that's not really reasonable to jump from like a 4 to a 10 in the span of 1 year, but I definitely want to work on moving once, maybe even twice. So I will probably do this again maybe towards the middle of the year, and we'll review then. So let me know if you guys work on your own Wheel of Life. Please share with me. I'd love to see what you guys are working on and how you think you are at this moment and what your goals are towards 2024. All right guys, so please let me know. I'm excited for all of these changes.